From the time the children are young, they are hearing the word peace. But how far they understand its meaning? When they grow into a junior youth or a pre-youth or otherwise commonly known as teenager, they not only understand its meaning, but they also look for peace in themselves and the people around them. This video is specially prepared for those educators who deal with the junior youth and the adolescents to clear their vision about peace and their role in bringing it about. The well-being of mankind, its peace and security are unattainable unless and until its unity is firmly established. Some of you might be knowing that there are mainly two types of peace, the negative peace and the positive peace. The negative peace, as the name suggests, is the absence of war. Simply by not fighting, by not having war, we are saying that we are at peace, and that is a negative peace. Positive peace is building of relationships of interconnectedness between self and other, between self and society, and between self and the planet. When we talk of peace, we often are reminded of the words such as harmony, love, tranquility, friendship. And when we are hearing the words such as conflict, quarrel, fight, and misunderstanding, we understand that there is no peace around us. Do all of you wish for a peaceful world? Why? Do most of the people throughout the world want peace? Why? If people want peace, why isn't there peace everywhere? What do you think peacemakers do? How can we learn to become a peacemaker? So powerful is the light of unity that it can illuminate the whole earth. Here is a solution to our problem. When a thought of war comes, oppose it by a stronger thought of peace. A thought of hatred must be destroyed by a more powerful thought of love. This is how a well-trained mind and heart will act. Peace is not necessarily the absence of war, conflict, and fighting. It is a way of life in which people strive to attain inner peace. They become peacemakers and they contribute to a peaceful society. But first, they have to understand what is peace and peacemaking. You know, mankind is struggling to emerge from the darkness of ignorance and conflict to the light of understanding and peace. The concept and meaning of peace has changed throughout history, but the survival of mankind requires peace and progress. Unfortunately, people have more concrete concept of conflict than they have of peace. People have little knowledge of the peacemaking process, and that is the whole problem. Maybe this is one of the reasons that we want the junior youth to have a clear understanding of peace. Because the junior youth have certain abilities hidden in them which, if manifested, would crush the forces of error and ignorance in the society. The junior youths or the teenagers have the ability to discern right from wrong. They have the ability to recognize and overcome prejudice. They have the ability to control their own lower passion. They have the ability to contribute to unity of thought. And the junior youth have the ability to promote justice. So they will be the right people to be the peacemakers. At the same time, the junior youth have the ability to establish bonds of friendship. They have the ability to listen to others carefully. And they have the ability to face difficulties with calm and composure. The junior youth have the ability to serve society selflessly, and they have the ability to instill hope in others. Let's not neglect them. Let's focus on their education. Let's make them peacemakers because they are the ones who have the courage to bring about peace. Once all those qualities are established in the junior youth, then they would gain heavenly strength. Then they'll be inspired with brilliant motives, and then they would become the ornaments of the world of humanity. They would move towards a brighter civilization, and for sure we are there to bear a witness. When the junior youth understand the true meaning of friendship, they would start having meaningful conversations and meaningful relationship with the people around them. As a result of those meaningful relationships, there will certainly establish unity in the society. As a result of unity, they would have one common goal, and that common goal would be service. Service to their family, service to their community, service to humanity. And once everyone works selflessly, there will be peace. A peace which belongs to everyone because everyone has contributed towards it. We should not ignore the impact of values and virtues in bringing about peace because peace is based on values and virtues. When values are being practiced, people will develop more understanding. Virtues give shape to our personality and behavior. Virtues and values should not be compromised under any circumstances. If everyone practices virtues in daily life, we will achieve peace, but should not overlook the conflict and personal challenges. People who are angry and in conflict, they will often act based on their feelings rather than reason. But people who know and manage their own feelings well, such as they can manage their anger and can understand and deal well with other people's feelings, they have an advantage in life. We should avoid any kind of conflict which is the outcome of our anger and lack of patience. We need to know and manage our feelings of anger and deal with them in a constructive way. There are various ways of dealing with conflict and anger within ourselves and others depending on the circumstances and situations. There is a lot of emphasis on controlling anger because this particular emotion is a negative emotion, and once this emotion is arose, then there is very difficult situation. We will not be able to control it, and that would destroy their relationships. That would destroy the peace of mind, and that would certainly destroy the friendship and would lead to conflict and personal challenges. Here's a beautiful question which was asked from Abdul Baha. Is peace a greater word than love? And he answered so beautifully, no, love is greater than peace, for peace is founded upon love. So when there is no love, there is no peace. So our first criteria and first and foremost responsibility and duty is to establish love Let us be the elements of change. Let us be the change itself. Let us pray that may peace prevail on earth. We always have to remember that we can be the peace ambassadors. Each of us should think that I am a peace ambassador. Wishing you a peaceful day and a life filled with tranquility.